because I'm all in on the Bob Dylan train, whatever that
Sure.
is.
Soul Train.
So to the uninitiated, because I'm curious for your take as someone who's, I know you play music, but your life has not been about music. What would you say to the people who don't understand Dylan, since you're a lifelong Dylan person? You were even in the Dylan movie.
Yeah.
Like you've heard the argument against Bob as an artist, Bob as a singer, and all that. But what do you say to the uninitiated, what they don't understand about Bob?
Well, the first thing you have to understand is Bob is one of the best singers we have. And you have to understand that it's a singer of Americana. And what's really fascinating is the best voice of the 20th century, the best interpreter of songs, Sinatra, right?
Yeah,
and
I think that's kind of unquestioned.
And Dylan did the Sinatra records. What was that, 10, 15 years ago?
Yeah.
He
took on the standards.
He did 5 records, a lot of material, 4 hours. And he did the Sinatra songs he was 70 years old, I believe Bob was, in the same key that Sinatra did them when he was 40. Now, one of the things that was so great about Sinatra was so little air in the voice, clear tones.
Total tone.
And Bob has a lot of air in the voice. But one of the things that Sinatra was so good at, the opposite side, what the Beatles were so bad at, was understanding what the words meant and really telling a story while hitting every note. Although some people notice he comes in flat and goes up sometimes. But Sinatra, we won't talk about his intonation. It's better than anyone else's except Karen Carpenter's. But
wow.
But
we're going deep here. I love it.
But when Dylan, first of all, Dylan's pitch is always very good, which people don't ever comment on because the voice is so eccentric. But when he tells a story in a song, even something like Strangers in the Night, which seems like a hack piece of, even when Sinatra sings it doesn't hold together. But when Dylan sings it, there's always a story. Dylan is...
I get that. Okay.
And there's always a ghost in the song. There's always something that's not being said that's always there.
I like that. You're gonna send me back to those records. I did try to listen. They didn't really connect with me.
Okay, that's the first thing here. Musically,